What's up, my Central Unit? It's the Central Man here, so this is my AEW Full Gear predictions. Full Gear is this Saturday for the US and Canadian fans. For the British fans, Irish fans, European fans will be in the early hours of Sunday morning. So, this could be the last AEW pay-per-view of the year. They might do another one in December, but I think they will put on and pull off another good pay-per-view to really cap off their first year in business. You know, at the end of the year, I might do my thoughts on AEW so far. You know, so far it's been good. You know, filling up arenas, putting on good shows, good pay-per-views. You can tell they're on the right direction. You know, beating WWE. Cody Rhodes is really shoving that money down Vince McMahon's neck. So anyway, yeah, 8 matches on the card. We're gonna start with a pre-show match. The only match of the pre-show. We got B. Priestley taking on Britt Baker, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Yeah, they're kind of like an in and out feud so far in 2019. Yeah, I think they had matches in previous wrestling promotions before, you know, AEW start doing the weekly shows, you know, to build up their pay-per-view matches. And then, yeah, they had a tag team match at Fight to the Fallen. They had a tag team match a couple weeks ago in Dynamite that led to a B. Priestley cheap shot Britt Baker in the face, smacked her in the face, give her a bit of a black eye. And I think Baker eliminated Priestley in the Casino Battle Royal at All Out. You know, I'm trying to build it. Talking about the build up to probably this match. There's not really a build up. They're not being feuding. They're kind of like I said, an in and out feud. They don't have a lengthy feud. They haven't faced each other for months. They had 1 or 2 matches, but yeah, I'll go with Britt Baker to win because I think AEW needs to showcase more women. I think every week they show it's just Riho and Britt Baker. They did showcase like Ikara, was it Shida, Shana, Shoko, what's it called? Not Shoko, what's it called? Emi was it Sakura? Sakura. You know, they need no Ali, no Awesome Kong. What's his name? What's her name? No, was it Leather Bates, whatever her name is. You know, yeah, they need. Yeah, the women's division is still small. They'll get better from the years to come. And also, no Nyla Rose. You know, she haven't really showcased. Haven't seen her since the very first episode of Dynamite. Yeah, DMD Britt Baker beating B. Priestley. Okay, the next match I'm gonna predict is Joey Janela taking on Shawn Spears. With Tully Blanchard by his side. I'm going to go with Shawn Spears beating Joey Janela because, you know why? Because ever since he clobbered Cody with the chair at Fight to, you know, I'd say Fight to the Fallen. It's Fighter Fest. He's bought like a loser. He lost to Cody at All Out, lost to Jon Moxley a couple of weeks ago at Dynamite. They're dropping the ball with Shawn Spears, you know. If he lose at Full Gear, I think that's the end. That'll be the end. You know, 2 companies are going to drop the ball with him. I don't want to see that. You know, Joey Janela's young, but I think Shawn's need the win more than Joey. Okay, and then we got Adam Hangman Page taking on the Bastard Pac. They originally should have that match at Double or Nothing. Unfortunately, the match was changed at the last minute. They had a match on the very first episode of Dynamite. Pac won this match. They had a tag team match a few weeks later. You know, it was Adam Page, Kenny Omega taking on Pac and Moxley. Page and Omega won the tag team match. That makes Pac suffer his first defeat in AEW. He lost. So far, he's never lost a singles match. I don't want to see Pac lose in this pay-per-view. You know, I think Pac's going to win. You know, I don't want to see this 50-50 booking in AEW, like in WWE. Have one wrestler win one week and went on to lose the other week. Don't want to see that. But, you know, make Pac have a winning run. Make him as a winner. Don't book him like a loser. Okay, and then we got a three-way tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. We got SoCal and Sensor, the newly crowning first ever AEW World Tag Team Champions, defending the belts against the Lucha Brothers. That is Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix versus the Private Party. That is Aisha Cassidy and Mark Quinn. Not Quinn, Quen. Man, I can't pronounce his name. I'll call him Quen. Mark Quinn. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with SCU to win because they just won the belts. They won the belts a week ago. Makes no sense to drop the belts 1 week later on a pay-per-view. So, I think after this it's gonna be. I think the direction is still SCU taking on the Lucha Brothers. You know, Private Party, they had some good matches, like showcase good matches against the Young Bucks and the Lucha Brothers. You know, the last month it was built. You know, it was the tag team was building up in the tournament. You know, I think they did showcase. I think this direction is between SCU and Lucha Brothers because they had that confrontation at the very first episode of Dynamite, and then they had had Lucha Brothers attack SCU. You had Pentagon injuring Christopher Daniels in the result, with Aisha Cassidy and Mark Quinn. I call him Quinn, not I was like I call him Quan, like vegetarian meat. It's just what it is. It's just how to pronounce it. Anyway, so yeah, let's move on. Yeah, SCU retain the tag team titles on the show. And then we got the AEW Women's title. Riho taking on Emi Sakura. Her second defense. She had the first defense against Dr. Britt Baker a couple weeks ago in Pittsburgh, in Britt Baker's hometown. This is in Baltimore, Maryland. Yeah, Riho getting the win. Makes no sense. Just won the belt a month ago in the first episode of Dynamite. Makes no sense. Losing the belt 1 month later. Okay, and we got moving on to the final three matches on the pay-per-view. We got the Young Bucks, that is Matt and Nick Jackson, taking on Santana and Ortiz, representing the inner circle. And this is Santana and Ortiz's very first match in AEW. They debuted at All Out way back in August. I'm going with Santana and Ortiz. First match in the company, makes no sense losing their first match in the company. 100% Jake Hager will interfere in the tag team this match and Chris Jericho Cody Rhodes match in the main event. We'll get to it later on. Okay, and then we got Jon Moxley taking on Kenny Omega in a non-sanctioned lights out match. This is non-sanctioned. It means like wins or loss doesn't matter. This is basically a no holds barred match. I'm not really 100% correct. They should have that match at All Out. Unfortunately, Jon Moxley got injured, so Pac was he's Moxley's substitute in that pay-per-view. They had the one moment on the very first episode of Dynamite. You had Moxley DDT'd Kenny Omega, put him through a glass table. I think this is a false count anyway. I think they're gonna fight outside, fight in the crowd. Not blood and like gore in this match. That could be one of the best high profile matches in this show. I'm gonna go with Jon Moxley beating Kenny Omega because Moxley got some momentum. Ever since he left WWE, got so much momentum in AEW, New Japan, winning the US title in that company, and also in the Indies. I want his momentum going up more become a world champion, a better, hope AEW can do what WWE failed to do, make him a bigger star. A larger than life character. Because both wrestlers have the same personality. They're both gimmick crazy. Kenny Omega, he does some crazy shit in New Japan. Jon Moxley, lunatic fringe. They're both, they're both heir to Brian Pillman's throne. That's another topic another time because Brian Pillman is the loose cannon. So yeah, go with Moxley beating Omega. And then we got the main event. We got Chris Jericho, Le Champion, the reigning defending AEW World Champion, defended belt against Cody Rhodes, the on-screen president of AEW. If Cody loses this match, he will never challenge for the AEW World Title ever again. This was good, because they've been building up since the start of Dynamite. Had the Inner Circle beating the crap out of Cody, Goldust. Dustin Rhodes, MGF. Last week on Dynamite, you had Jake Hager breaking the hand of Cody's brother, Dustin. I can see chaos, with the Inner Circle and MGF, and I can see Dustin Rhodes showing up a bit. But I'm going to see Chris Jericho winning, because he's just won the belt All Out. Makes no sense to lose the belt months later, I want to see the first champions having proper runs. Longer runs, not shorter runs last about 2 to 3 months. I don't want to, don't go in that WWE drought, that route. So that's my predictions for AEW Full Gear. Hope you enjoy it. Leave a thoughts, comments section below. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the Central Man Network on YouTube. Stay tuned for tomorrow for my Dynamite review, and stay tuned on Sunday for my Full Gear review. This is the Central Man officially signing out. I wish AEW Full Gear, hope it's gonna be another good show to cap off their first good year in business.